We're gonna get down to a perfect, I always say perfect, a perfect pumpkin bread. They say it tastes just like the Starbucks bread, and it's vegan, so we're gonna put it to the test and let you know. First, we're gonna start with the flax egg. So you're gonna take 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds, and then you're gonna take 2.5 tablespoons of water. You're gonna mix it up and refrigerate it for about 5 minutes. And now we're waiting for the flax egg to finish hardening up a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna get started with our base. So we're gonna take 1.5 cups of 100% pure pumpkin, the classic, and just scoop it right into here. To use 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar, but I like to use coconut palm sugar. It's just healthier for you, and there's no refined sugar in it, so yeah. Also, my large cup is dirty, so we're just gonna do 5 1/4 cups. So now that we've got this in here, we're gonna go ahead and throw in the 1/2 cup of, they recommend canola oil, but we don't have canola oil, so we're just gonna use olive oil. Gotta go with the recipe. I like to skimp on oil sometimes, but if we're gonna make it right, we're gonna make it right, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and now we need, see how it's become one substance, sort of? This is exactly right. About 5 to 10 minutes in the fridge. So we're gonna dump this in there. Make sure we get all that good stuff out of it. Mix it up in there. You can also substitute this for applesauce. It will have a chewier texture, but applesauce is a great replacement. Also, adding 1/4 cup of almond milk. You can use soy milk, any kind of milk. Just dump that in there. Now we're gonna switch to the dry ingredients. Add 1 3/4 cups of flour. You can sift it if you want, but we're just gonna throw it in there. Handy dandy knife to get the perfect measurements. This is what my grandma taught me to do. I'll let you in on a secret. We're gonna do this flour on the top layer. You're not gonna stir it. You're gonna add the baking soda and the baking powder on top. Stir that up a little bit first on the top layer, and then mix it all together. Now we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda on the top of the flour, and not mix it. Just throw it on the top. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. We're gonna add the spices now. We're gonna use ground nutmeg and ground cloves. These are both gonna be 1/4 teaspoon. And then a little dash of pumpkin pie spice, because you can't go wrong with a little extra flavoring. We're gonna throw a little Himalayan sea salt on there too, just a little dash. Now you're gonna mix the top layer together like this, and then you're gonna go into the whole mixture. I forgot cinnamon. How in the world? Now we're adding cinnamon, 2 teaspoons. I forgot about it. I don't know how, but we're gonna just throw it in there. Now make sure you don't over mix it, just make sure it's definitely all combined. You don't want to over mix it because it can get a little tough. Now we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now while your oven's preheating, make sure you get your bread pan prepared. I sprayed a layer of Pam in here, and then I cut strips of parchment paper and then just lined it in here so that it's easy to just lift out when the bread is done. I don't like scraping the edges and trying to get it up because sometimes the bottom layer gets stuck in here and pulls out the bottom when you lift it up. So yeah, just a little tip. So we're going to take this and we're going to throw it in the pan. First, let me clean up my mess a little bit. Mess is cleaned up. Now let's get this pumpkin in its pan. Now that we got this done, you can put pepitas on top, which is those salted, already de-shelled pumpkin seeds. We don't have those, so we took some pecans, crushed it up in a bag, and we're just gonna put a couple of these on top. Just a nice little garnish. You can also put chocolate chips in here, coconut shavings, really anything you want to add your own little twist to it. Alright, now we're going to throw this into the oven for an hour and 15 minutes. Remember, this is a classic bread recipe and bread takes forever, so patience is key. We got this. Alright, we'll be back in an hour and 15 minutes. And our pumpkin bread is done. It looks so scrumptious. Honestly, we baked it for 45 minutes. I don't know, it might be because we have a small toaster oven, but I would probably recommend checking it around 45 minutes. Can't wait to enjoy it. It smells so yummy. Literally so yummy. I wish you could smell this.